Hannibal Lecter was right. You don't need your skin. That's how you set the tone for a video. The human body is an amazing thing with hundreds of moving parts that are necessary to survive. But what happens when we lose one of those parts? Well, that's where science and technology step in, with artificial prostheses and regrown cells and organs. With all the advancements that we make year after year, we are literally becoming closer and closer to becoming a race of cyborgs. That being said, it's time to look a little deeper at the human body and determine which pieces are replaceable. These are 10 body parts that science can replace. Number 1 are heart muscles. As stem cells are revolutionizing the medical field, they bring with them the ability to replace incredibly important pieces of our bodies. In 2013, scientists at the University of Pittsburgh made history by developing heart tissue that could actually beat on its own at a rate of 40 to 50 beats per minute. Now, while we're still a few years from a full beating heart created in a lab, replacing heart muscles is possible right now. Well, that's good, because I love my bacon, so, it's just a matter of time before this one gives out. So, hurry up, science. Number 2 are ears. While stem cells are needed for certain replacements, some body parts are, wait for it, printable. That's right, advances in technology have resulted in the ability to now print replacement body parts. Scientists working to restore injured soldiers to as close to their former selves as possible discovered they could restore symmetrical faces by 3D printing ears. One injured soldier at the Lackland Air Force Base who lost both of his ears had his father's ears recreated from images and now hears the world through them. Combined with internal hearing implants, losing an ear is no longer as devastating as it used to be. Next, we're gonna have satellite ears. You'll be able to hear what the person's saying about you from across the room. Bitch, I hear you! Number 3 are bones. Severe fractures and disease have claimed many bones from people, and not that long ago, bone issues meant either death or a complete change in lifestyle for those suffering from them. Well, not long ago, doctors began replacing bones with ones from other parts of the body or from cadavers. More recently, ceramics and metallic alloys have become replacement options, but developments all over the world have resulted in recreating skeletal pieces from injectable bone. This material is soft until it's exposed to the inner body and can replace a piece of your bone. The injectable bone remains soft until it is exposed to the inner body. I'm not touching that one. Number 4 is the pancreas. Diabetics often live very routinely based lives, many of them consistently taking pills or injecting needles and checking their blood sugar levels frequently. They become this way because their pancreas no longer creates enough insulin, an agent your body needs to break down sugars. The artificial pancreas, however, currently in human trials in France, is an advanced insulin pump that regulates glucose levels in the body by producing insulin automatically, even when the person is fast asleep. This is going to save so many lives, and not only that, but people won't have to jab themselves with needles anymore. If I ever got this, I would not survive because I don't do well with needles. Number 5 are bionic limbs. Losing a limb is absolutely devastating, of course having to deal with the absence of something that you're used to having. But luckily, advancements in technology have provided amazing artificial prostheses that can actually take signals from the human brain and perform a desired task with a robotic hand or leg. Quack, quack. While such technology has been around for a while, it used to only apply to arms. That was until 2012 when Zach Vaughter, a software engineer living in Seattle who lost his right leg in a motorcycle accident, was outfitted with the first ever thought-controlled bionic leg. In order to test it, designers had him climb up 103 floors worth of stairs, ascending a Chicago skyscraper. These things are just gonna get more and more advanced until we just end up with bionic arms, legs. We're just gonna be like, The Olympics will be useless. Number 6 are hands. Sticking to bionic limbs for a moment, this next entry not only allows signals to be relayed to a prosthesis, but also sends information back. In this case, the incredible sense of touch, like Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker. At the University of Chicago, researchers have developed a bionic hand that not only functions by way of thought, but through electrical signals sent to the subject's brain, allowing the sensation that they're feeling whatever the prosthetic is, well, touching. Stimulating the brains of subjects, the team found that they responded the same way that a person with their own flesh and blood hand would react. I'm telling you, Skynet, it's coming. Number 7 are eyes. When it comes to our senses, our eyesight is arguably one of, if not the most important one that we possess. Sadly, there are many who don't get to experience that sense, and until recently, nothing could be done. However, at the Weill Cornell Medical College, scientists have been testing out artificial eyes since 2013 and have made amazing strides, restoring sight to blind mice and monkeys. More recently, several institutions around the globe have reported successful human tests. Now, these implants do differ based on how the sight was lost, many of them working much like an artificial ear by sending electrical signals to the brain. As a YouTuber who makes videos almost every day on his vlog channel, I'm looking forward to the day where there's bionic eyes that record video. That would revolutionize a lot of industries. What, vlogging? I don't know what you're thinking of. Number 8 are fingers. While there have been many forms of artificial hands and fingers, none are quite as amazing or make us more like a computer than the fingers developed by Finnish programmer Jari Jalava. Jari lost one of his own real fingers in a motorcycle accident back in 2008. Building a prosthetic digit, Jari now has a finger that can convert from a normal-looking piece of a hand to a 2 GB USB thumb drive. Seriously though, that's amazing. Peeling back the fake fingernail, he reveals a USB device that can plug into a computer. In 2015, there are a number of people who have opted to replace their missing parts with ones that not only serve their original purpose, but also have amazing upgrades. Even as far as implanted RFID tags that open doors and turn on lights when the person enters an area. Hey John, you got that document? Oh, you don't have a USB? Give me a moment. Okay, you shouldn't do that if you have a USB for a thumb. That would be how you lose friends. Number 9 is bladder. And now let's talk about pee-pee for a while. On January 20th, 1999, the first successful artificial bladder transplant took place on a dog. By 2001, another replacement bladder became the first complex human organ to be grown in a lab and placed inside a person. Today, we call that process an orthotopic neobladder procedure. Scientists grow these organs using cells from the patient's existing bladder, often taken during surgeries to remove bladder damage. If the organ is too damaged to be repaired, doctors can actually take tissue from the small intestine and bioengineer a brand new urinary bladder and replace the damaged one with little risk of rejection. People are gonna be peeing forever! And number 10 is skin. Get skin, Steven. The easiest organ to damage isn't your heart or lungs, it's your skin. When it comes to severe damage from things such as burns or disease, if you lost your skin, you would need a graft, and that meant taking it from a family member, a cadaver, or somewhere less important on your body. Recent advancements means that today, new skin can be grown. Using biopsied skin cells taken from the patient, doctors can now grow a sheet of new skin in a lab. Alternatively, thanks to Stanford's Zenon Beoas, there's a brand new form of artificial skin available. With organic transistors and solar cells to let it stay powered, this prosthesis is super flexible, durable, and very sensitive. So if you hurt your skin or, are attacked by a Hannibal Lecter-like character looking for your organs, it's not all so bad. And that's all for this video, guys. If you got something out of this and you learned a little something, remember to push that red subscribe button so that you can keep updated for when I upload my next video. And I will see you guys then. Peace!